Hello, what's up, and what's happening? Welcome back for yet another Jets franchise video. In today's episode, we're going to be taking on the 5-5 Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, the Bengals have a pretty good team. They got Andy Dalton at quarterback. He's blossomed into a better quarterback than what he was when we started the franchise. Instead of A.J. Green, they picked up Colston. So, this team is pretty solid. On the defensive side of the ball, they got this rookie nose tackle who's a flat-out monster. They also got DeQuell Jackson. He's older, but he's still making plays out there. And I tweaked the sliders again. Last week's video, or last episode, we tried another fellow YouTuber's slider set, and it turned out to be a blowout, you know what I mean, which was kind of fun to see, because we hardly ever see that on this channel. We hardly ever see the Jets put up that many points, so it was pretty fun to see, but it wasn't to my liking. I want every single episode, every single game to be close, to come down to the wire, to have you guys on the edge of your seats. So I tweaked it to the point where I felt like it was cool, and that's what I used for the first episode of the Minnesota Vikings franchise video. But Nick Foles, he was pretty hot, kind of unrealistically hot. He was 10 for 10, I believe, at the end of the first half, which could happen, but I felt like some of his throws, should have been incomplete, but they got to the quarterback. I mean, they got to the receiver anyway. So I tweaked them even further to my liking. So now I feel like we have a perfect slider set for both series, and we can move forward with both series. Probably every other day you can get the Jets, then you can get the Vikings, and Jets, Vikings, Jets, Vikings. It's gonna rotate every single day, man. Now, as for the Jets, we only have 3 wins on the season. We came off of that big victory over the San Diego Chargers. We got some big plays in the running game. Alex Cheney still threw some bad passes that ended up being intercepted. Calvin Benjamin had a pretty big game. Shaq Evans had a pretty big game. If we can just get more plays on offense, I feel like this team is going to be fine. And that's going to be the case next year. I'm not giving up on Alex Cheney. I know some people are talking about Brian Hoyer. You got to start Hoyer. That's just... it's not going to happen. I don't see Alex Cheney as the problem. I just feel like this team is snake bitten sometimes. I really feel like when Alex Cheney gets going, then the running game isn't there. When the receivers get open, Alex Cheney, throws a bad pass. When the running game seems to get going and the quarterback and the receivers are on the same page, then the O-line, lets a big defensive end in for a sack, or a linebacker in to blow up the run. So I really just feel like this team is ready to make a run next year, obviously, but it starts with winning every single game. It starts with playing our best every single game, and that's what we have on our hands here in week number 12. So again, we're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. They come in at 500. They still have their eyes on the playoffs, and as of right now, we're still mathematically in it, but we're gonna need help, and whenever you need help, you're kind of not in it. So 2nd and 10 as we kick off the gameplay, we're gonna find Michael Dawson from the U, and he's gonna pick up a big first down. Just joking, he went nowhere. So on 3rd and 11, we're gonna pick up a first down right there with Calvin Benjamin, and Calvin Benjamin does pick up a fresh 1st and 10. Move those chains for the Jets. So 2nd and 6 can get this thing to Michael Dawson, spin cycle right there, gonna avoid the linebacker, and he's gonna pick up a gain of about 3. So it's 3rd and 2 now. Cheney over the middle, gonna find Shaq Evans, and that's what I like to see. The running game is coming together. The passing game is coming together on the first drive of the ball game. Cheney over the middle, gonna find Jace Amaro, and Jace Amaro, he's gonna make a big time catch for a gain of 10, setting up 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Now Michael Dawson up that guy. Look at him bumbling some of his way, picking up a gain of about 9. Gonna set up 2nd and 1. Michael Dawson, he's a deep back again. He's gonna get the carry, and the offensive line is playing pretty well. Michael Dawson's finding running room, and he's picking up first down. 2nd and goal though. The Cincinnati Bengals slam the door shut at the 5-yard line, and now it's gonna be 3rd and goal. Cheney looking, Cheney under pressure, throws this one away, and we will have to settle for a field goal. So it's 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Andy Dalton gives the ball to Giovanni, and Giovanni Bernard, he's going to pick up a gain of about 6. So from the 32 now, looking to pass to Dalton, going to find Giovanni in a flat, but Brandon Spikes is there to gobble him up, and now it's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 33. They give us to Bernard again, and no, meet Brandon Spikes again right there, and that's going to be a quick 3 and out. So the defense did their job, but can the offense respond? And right there, we give up a big-time sack. Gordon gets in there for his first sack of the ball game. So it's 3rd and 16 now from the 11-yard line. Chaney looking to throw over the middle, has Jace Amaro, and Jace Amaro picks up a much needed first down on a huge third down conversion. So first and 10 to give it to Denard Robinson, who puts it on the turf, and that's going to be a scoop and score for the Cincinnati Bengals. He coughed up the fumble. There was nobody there to stop the return, and now this ball game feels a little bit different. We had the momentum on our side. We had a 3-0 lead. Probably driving down for another score, but then Robinson puts it on the turf, and now we're looking up at the Cincinnati Bengals on the scoreboard. So first and 10, we give the ball to Michael Dawson. He picks up a gain of 7 from the 34-yard line. Now they give us to Dawson again, finds running room, and this young man, he is feeling it today. He is seeing the holes well, and he's hitting them hard, and he is picking up much needed yardage on the ground. Second and 10. Chaney to Evans, and Evans makes the catch, holds on to it, and picks up a nice gain of 8, setting up a manageable 3rd and 2. And on 3rd and 2, Chaney's looking, throwing. No, he can't get it away before Gordon gets to him. The big nose tackle gets another sack in the ball game, and that's going to bring the drive to a stop right there. And now Cincinnati takes over on offense with the lead. 7-3 is the score. Dropping back the passes, Andy Dalton going to find his man. The big tight end is going to pick up a gain of about 4. 3rd and 6 now, shotgun set for the Bengals. Dalton under pressure. Dalton going to find Brady. Brady over the middle, makes the catch, breaks a tackle, and gets this one up to the 43-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's going to pick up a fresh 1st and 10 from the 43 now. They give us to Giovanni Bernard, drags a defender, then gets put on his back by Brandon Spikes, but not until he picks up a gain of 5. Now on 2nd and 5, number 25 gets the carry, and Giovanni into Jets territory down to the 39-yard line. So 1st and 10 again. Giovanni breaks another tackle, and now they got this running game going. Andy Dalton looking good in the passing game, and on 3rd and 3 they go back to the passing game, and they're gonna find a wide open man, and that's gonna result in a 1st down. So the Jets defense is cracking on this drive. They're giving us some big plays on the ground and through the air. Now Giovanni has run crosses the 20, inside the 10-5, heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Giovanni Bernard. And that's going to make it a 14-3 ball game. The Jets looked impressive kicking off this ball game. You had the big drive in the beginning, but then everything has kind of hit the fan. So right there, trying to set up a screen pass, and guess who's there? Big number 99, Gordon on the stop. 2nd and 13 though, Jace Amaro makes the catch over the middle. Nice pass by Chaney. He's 9 for 11 for 98 yards so far on this one. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Gonna find Calvin Benjamin, breaks the tackle, falls forward, and picks up a gain of 12 and a fresh 1st and 10. I formation for the Jets, 3 receivers set to give us to Michael Dawson, spin cycle, and he's gonna pick up a gain of about 6, making it 7, making it 2nd and 3. So from the 25-yard line, Michael Dawson breaks a tackle, still fighting, still on his feet, does another move, and he's gonna pick up a gain of 9 on that play, and that will pick up the 1st down. Now we're inside the Cincinnati Bengals red zone. Michael Dawson on the ground again, just keep on grounding and pounding. It is working. Keep this drive alive. 3rd and 1 to give us to James Stark, who makes an appearance after getting hurt in week number 3, I believe it was. He's back in action. He gets into the end zone, but it looks like he's hurt again. We're going to see the replay. Just took that thing right up the gut. The injury doesn't appear to be too seriously, but anyways, we get a touchdown. So it's 14-10. They're going to find Eifert again, and he's going to pick up another gain of 7. Dalton going over the middle. Eifert makes another catch, and that's going to make it another 1st down for the Bengals. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Going to find A.J. Green from Georgia, and he's going to pick up a big 1st down, crossing the middle of the field. And now the Cincinnati Bengals are cooking from the 48-yard line. Now Dalton throws this one. He's going to find his man. I believe that is caught by Giovanni Bernard, and now they are in Jets territory. 3rd and 7 from the 37 to give us to Bernard. Bernard gets pushed back. He goes nowhere. Now the Cincinnati Bengals are going to have to try for a long field goal attempt, and the kick is up, and the kick is no good. So this game is going to stop right here at halftime. 14-10 is the score. Cincinnati Bengals are on top, only up by 4. The Jets offense has looked impressive. We had a fumble, and then we had a situation where we gave up a sack on 3rd down, and those have been the only times that we have been stopped. If we can hold on to the football, just block a little bit better up front, we have a chance to come back in this game and take the lead right back in the 2nd half. You see the stats right there. The Jets are doing their thing, but that scoop open score in the first quarter is the main difference in this ball game. Andy Dalton dropping back the pass, gonna find AJ, and AJ Green makes the catch, keeps both feet in the bound, but only gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 5 now. Dropping back the pass is Dalton, and that pass is well over the head of the intended target, and now the Jets force a early 3 and out. So here we go. Chance to take the lead right here. LaMichael Dawson breaks a tackle. LaMichael Dawson headed to the sideline, picks up a gain of 8. And now the Jets will have it from the 30-yard line. So it's 2nd and 2 to give it to LaMichael Dawson. Again, he picks up the first down, but the footage would get glitched. We have to fast forward. Cincinnati with the ball inside Jets territory. That drive would end with the Alex Cheney interception. And now the Bengals have it inside the red zone of the New York Jets. But that pass goes to A.J. Green, but it's not going to get him to the end zone. So the Cincinnati Bengals will have to settle for a field goal. I'm sorry for that little hiccup. I don't know what happened with the footage, but unfortunately that part of the video did get glitched. So 2nd and 7 now. Cheney can drop back the pass. We're down by 7. Now we can find Calvin Benjamin. Makes a catch for 9. And now we get the ball to James Starks, who checks back into the game. And he's going to pick up a first down on the ground. Keep on pounding this rock. LaMichael Dawson on the counter play. Gets up past the 45. Gets dropped at the 48-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. Single back set now for the Jets. 2 tight ends are in the set, and there goes Dawson, but down he goes in the backfield. And that's going to set up a much-needed 3rd and 1. They go back to the ground, and it's still working today, so keep on giving him the ball, and that's going to make it another 1st and 10 situation. On 2nd down now, LaMichael Dawson with the running room, and Dawson going to find his way inside Cincinnati Bengal territory down to the 32-yard line. Now the give us to Robinson, Bernard Robinson. He gets the carry, picks up a gain of 5, setting up 2nd and 5 from the 27-yard line. Now throwing the ball is Cheney, and that pass is dropped by Calvin Benjamin. It would have been a first down and maybe much, much more. 3rd and 5, Cheney. Looking, Cheney under pressure, and they couldn't pick up the safety blitz, and that's going to be a sack by Gibson, and we would have to punt. So 1st and 10 on the give it to Giovanni. Giovanni, he's going to take this one on the left side. Picks up a first down, gain of 10 on the play. Shotgun set for the Bengals. 2 tight ends. They give us to Bernard. Bernard trying to get away from Richardson, but Sheldon Richardson's going to bring him down from the 35 now. 3rd and 6 over the middle. Going to find Giovanni, who gets brought down by Diaz, and now the drive will come to an end as we start the 4th quarter of play. So Cincinnati Bengals are up by 7. A bunch of miscues by the Jets, giving up sacks, giving up some interceptions, and then that last play, a drop pass by Calvin Benjamin. To start the 4th quarter, though, we get sacked, trying to set up the screen pass, and Geno Atkins gets in there for the sack. 2nd and 19. Now going over the middle, going to find Jace Amaro. And Jace Amaro is going to pick up a nice game, making it 3rd and 8 from the 22-yard line. And down goes Cheney. Big Gordon in there again. 6 tackles, 3 sacks on the day so far. You can see in the replay, he beat Nick Mango like he stole something. He just abused him up front, and Cheney gets the worst of it. So it's 2nd and 9. Giovanni, he's going to get another carry, and can the Jets defense come up with another stop? We've been relying on them all day to get stops, and we keep on putting them in bad situations. And right there, A.J. Green from Georgia gets that thing inside the red zone of the Jets. Huge pass play right there by Andy Dalton and A.J. Green. From the 10-yard line now, 3rd and 5. Dropping back the pass, gonna find his man Colston, and Marcus Colston, he's gonna pick up a fresh 1st and 10, making a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. A little toss play to the outside. Giovanni meet Melvin Ingram, and you go nowhere. Dalton looking to pass on 3rd and goal, rolls to the right side, throws back across the body to A.J. Green, gets dropped at the 2, but they're going to say that he crossed the plane with the football. That makes no sense. There will be no challenge on the play by the booth, and the play would stand. So now we're down by 2 scores, 24-10. 4 minutes to go in this one. We got to get something cooking right now. Alex Cheney, after he scrambled for a gain of about 8, he's going to fire the ball to Calvin Benjamin, who makes the catch this time and picks up a first down. 2nd and 9. Cheney going to find Dawson. Dawson cuts back to the middle, gets a block by Nick Mangold. He's going to fall forward and picks up a first down. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 1st and 10. Cheney steps up in the pocket, going to find Jace Amaro. Jace Amaro crosses the 40, and he's going to pick up enough to move the chain. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Cheney looking to pass. Going to find Robinson. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to make up a gain of 8 out of the backfield with the pass reception. So it's 3rd and 2. Now going over the middle, going to find Calvin Benjamin. Big time catch. Setting up 1st and 10 from the 11. Alex Cheney trying to scramble. Squeezes through there. Heads to the end zone. touchdown, Jets, Jets. It took a while. It took about, what, 3 quarters to get our next touchdown, but hey, it's worth it, as now it's only a 1-possession ball game. We have to try an onside kick, though. You see the replay. Alex Cheney fought his way to the end zone, got in there, and now only down by 7. The onside kick is in the way. It's going to be recovered by Colston, and now we have to rely on our defense yet again. 3rd and 9 to give us to Giovanni Bernard, headed to the first down marker, but he's going to get stopped short, and the Bengals will decide to punt the football back to the Jets. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line, and this O-line gives up another sack. 2nd and 18 now, 25 seconds, time is ticking. Alex Cheney going to take a shot deep to Shaq Evans, and that's going to be intercepted by Carlson. He's going to cross the 50, cross the 40, gets dropped at about the 39-yard line, and that's going to be all she wrote in this one. Another hard-fought game by the New York Jets that ends not in the Jets' favor. Alex Cheney, I felt, played pretty well. He did have that interception late in the game. The play that got glitched out, he did throw that interception, but besides that, I feel like he played a pretty solid game. Calvin Benjamin had a big drop. The offensive line, they didn't always protect well. Alex Cheney, yet again, he did throw 2 interceptions, one on the last play of the game, and then, of course, that one play that got glitched. But our running game was there. Our defense was there. This is a game that we should have won, but we didn't. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. And I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. Bye, size.